Hey guys, today I created this ball inspired makeup look. This is just a copper glitter eye with a nude lip. And yeah, I went full coverage glam today for you guys. So yeah, if you guys want to see how to get this look, then please keep watching. So I've already done my brows off camera and I've set my eyelids. I'm going in with this palette today and I'm going to first go into Sandalwood. So I'm just building this shade up. I'm going to keep this look really rounded. Yeah, I don't really want this shade too deep, but just something in the crease. So now I'm going to actually go into this beautiful shade. So yeah, I'm switching to a Morphe M433 and I'm going to put Man Eater into my crease. It's okay if you get it onto your lid because we are going to cover that up with glitter anyway. When I've got hardly anything left on my brush, I will just go right over the edge and kind of bring it up a little bit towards the brow bone, making sure everything is nice and blended. Now to deepen the crease even more, I'm going to go in with Cocoa. I think I'm going to take probably Blessed and just place that all over my lid first. I'm going to try it on a synthetic brush because I know these are better with your finger. So I'm just taking a Morphe G20. Yeah, doesn't really do much. I think I'm going to have to go in with my finger. So for glitter glue, I'm using the violet Voss one. I'm definitely putting the majority of the glue closer to the lash line. And for the glitter, I'm using Violet Voss in the shade Copperella. This is a really beautiful shade. And this is why we do eyes first, because I am going to get a lot of fallout. So I'm just going to take a makeup wipe and get rid of all that fallout. So I've already given my lashes a coat of mascara and I'm now going to go in with the lashes, and I'm going to use Miami from Lilly Lashes. I'm also not doing wing liner today. I'm just going to put these falsies on. I want all the drama to be on the glitter. So it's kind of just sitting on my lashes in the middle. I'll just go and secure the edges. So I'm just taking a little bit of the Morphe gel liner and I'm going to tight line with that, just because this helps blend everything in with the lashes. Otherwise, if you can see that little bit of skin under there, it just looks really, really wrong. So now I'm going to move on to my face and I'm using the Too Faced Hangover Primer. But primer is just so important. It just gives your foundation something to stick to and it really does help with the longevity of your makeup. I am on the dry side, so that's why I have to use hydrating primers. So this one is definitely one of my top favorites. For foundation, I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. This one's in the shade Sand. So I'm just going to put a couple pumps of that on my hand, take my damp beauty blender and buff that into my skin. I've only tried this foundation a few times, but I do really, really like it. It did wear really well. It stayed on all day without budging. Now I'm moving on to concealer and I'm just taking the Tarte Shape Tape. Because this is more full glam, I'm going to really highlight with it. It's seriously the most beautiful day here. Blue skies, it's just been pretty much white the last few days. So it's so nice to get some nice weather. Just buffing that in. Yeah, we're definitely going for that full coverage glam today. Look how brightening this concealer is. The Tarte Shape Tape really is everything. It's raved about for a reason, let me tell you. If you haven't tried it, you must try it. I'm going to do a little bit of cream contour, so I'm just taking the darkest shade in the MAC Studio Fix Fluid. I'm just going to put a little bit on the back of my hand, like that. And with the concealer brush, I'm just going to place it where I want it. Then I'm just taking my Real Techniques stippling brush and I'm going to buff that in. So this is just going to give our powder contour something to stick to so that everything lasts longer. If I could be bothered doing cream contour every single time I did my makeup, I so would. I just love it. So for my nose, I'm going to go back in with my Beauty Blender, just because it's already got some of the foundation and concealer product on it, so it's not going to be as harsh. I know I always enjoy talk through tutorials way more, so I definitely want to try and do a lot more of them. So now that that's all done, I'm just going to make sure there's no creases in my concealer. Then I'm going to go in with my Morphe M438 brush and place a little bit of the Coty Airspun just here, just pushing it in just to set that concealer. We don't want anything to move. Bringing it close to my nose because that helps with the contour. So I'm just pushing that powder in all the places that I put that concealer. I'm also taking a little bit of that powder and just going to set the rest of my face with that. The big fluffy brush. This just makes it so much easier when it comes to putting powders on your face, because then everything blends out a lot easier. Otherwise it can get patchy and muddy looking. I'm sure we all know that because we've all done it before. So now before I finish the face, I'm going to go in and do my lower lash line. I'm going to take a little bit of Man Eater mixed with cocoa. Take that all the way to the inner corner. Whenever you have really smoky, intense eyes on the top, you have to bring it down to the lower lash line just to even everything out. I don't really have anything left on my brush, I'm just kind of blending it down, connecting it to the top, making everything just look nice and smoky. Then I'm taking a little bit of black truffle and I'm just going to put this on the outer corner right up tight to my lash line. So I just put a little bit of the Morphe gel liner in my waterline, and actually I need to take that black truffle colour all the way into the inner corner now that I've seen it like this. So basically I just looked over to the monitor and realised that I was not filming, so I have no idea what you've missed, but let's hope it wasn't much. I think I'm just going to go straight in with a gloss, Shimmer of Hope lip gloss. So this is the completed makeup look. I hope that you really enjoyed this video. I will definitely have some more ball looks coming up for you. If you have any idea of what you want me to do, then please leave me a comment down below. Also give me a big thumbs up. And yeah, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video.